We are a daughter-father artist team who make and sell our own nightlights. Today's story is about why nightlights. When we are out and about, if the subject ever comes up and we're asked what we do for a living, we get strange looks and questions when we say that we make and sell our own nightlights.
Our customers say that our nightlights are well-made, functional works of art, but people who have never seen them look very puzzled when we say that we make nightlights. We get comments like,
"That's an odd sort of business.
"Why nightlights?
We don't have kids, so we don't really look at nightlights.
Why nightlights?
Is that really a business?"
So really, why nightlights? And how did you get into that?
Well, that is a bit of a long and convoluted story.
It all started when we had a wood shop that sold wholesale to galleries nationwide. I designed and made many different types of products, from high-end jewelry boxes to motorized custom home entertainment systems. We also had retail locations, and one of them was just a small cart at a local outdoor mall in Newport Beach, California. It was the 1990s, and the mission, arts and crafts, craftsman style, was popular. Our cart was in front of one of the chain stores that specialized in products of that style, and they asked us if we could make craftsman style products for them. We said yes. I started carefully studying and learning about that style and fell in love with its look and history. I learned how to design and manufacture products in the craftsman style using modern tools.
Years later, and after selling the wood shop, my older sister Christine, my dad, and I were selling all of our art at the Laguna Beach Winter Sawdust Art Festival in a booth that we had built from the ground up. For fun, we started making all different types of art. It was a crazy mishmash of all of our styles.
Remembering the old craftsman style from the wood shop, I made a simple four-sided lamp that displayed 4 of my images.
Surprisingly, they sold very well. Customers said that it was something they hadn't seen before and looked great in their homes.
After that show, Gwen and I started working on much more elaborate craftsman style lamp designs.
Normally, desk lamps are very useful, but we wanted to make a higher end lamp that also was functional art.
We sketched some basic ideas, and then I made computer mock-ups of those designs.
We wanted the final design to be functional, look like it was from the Craftsman era, and could be manufactured with the tools that we had in our garage.
We made a prototype of our chosen design and liked it.
Next, we need to figure out the artwork.
We didn't want to have the same image on all 4 sides of the lamp.
So we decided to tell a story by sequentially using the 4 sides of the lamp. By turning the lamp to the next panel, you could see the next part of the story.
We started creating artwork that would show the passage of time. For example, the 4 seasons, the setting sun, and a picture that zoomed into an African Bengal cub.
Next, we wanted to give a 3D look to our artwork in the lamp. Dad told me about an old 3D technique.
In high school, I designed and made a 3D TV system and was asked to set it up and demonstrate it for a CBS educational TV show shot in their Los Angeles studios. After recording the episode, someone from the show told me about an old technique for creating 3D images by painting on many layers of glass.
We wanted to incorporate this technique in our Craftsman lamps by stacking the panes of glass.
We made test fixtures that allowed us to try different spacings of the glass to see the effect.
We used photographic film, and I painted on the film and the glass to achieve the effect we were after.
It was a lot of trial and error, and each set of lamp pictures could take us over a month to perfect.
We were finally ready to start mass producing the finished Craftsman lamps.
Our version of mass production was making 8 lamps at a time. It was very time consuming.
There was a bit of a learning curve, and we had to overcome many, many problems.
We had a lot of other things going on at this time, so the lamp's production schedule kept sliding back.
We were so busy that when it came to the setup of the Winter Sawdust booth, we did the final assembly and booth painting at midnight during a rainstorm.
Fortunately, everything worked out. The booth dried, and the first batches of lamps were finished.
We were very happy with the customers' responses, and the lamps started selling.
With each lamp sale, we would have a mixture of emotions. Happy because we could see the joy that the lamps brought to the customers, and dread because we knew that we would need to make more lamps.
We sold each lamp for about $500, but the production process was so labor-intensive and grueling that we thought there had to be a simpler way.
People would say that they really liked the artwork and asked if we had it in a less expensive form, like in a nightlight.
Nightlights?
We had never even thought about making nightlights.
Our first thought was that nightlights are just for kids.
Why would we make nightlights?
That would be an odd business.
But as we went from show to show with the lamps, more and more people kept requesting nightlights.
We were really burning out on making the Craftsman lamps and other new lamps that we had introduced.
So we started making designs and prototypes for many styles of nightlights.
Our customers were used to an innovative design and a very high quality level in our Craftsman lamps.
So we wanted to bring the same innovative designs and high quality level to the new nightlights.
The next year, we introduced the new nightlights along with our Craftsman and other lamps.
The nightlights were a hit. Customers loved how they looked like miniature framed artworks and served a purpose.
They are now the main focus of our business.
In our next episode, we will talk about why our nightlights are different.